If you're keen to grow healthy, productive fruit trees while maximising space in your garden, fruit tree guilds are a great way to achieve this. Simply put, creating a fruit tree guild involves planting a range of herbs, flowers, and other greens around the base of your fruit tree that work together to feed, pollinate, and protect the tree. At the same time, these smaller plants can be a valuable food source in their own right. When choosing what plants to include in your guild, there are a few factors to consider. The first is climate and location. While bananas typically require a warmer, more tropical environment to grow, apples thrive in cool climates with frosty winters. The amount of sunlight your guild receives will determine what kind of companion plants you are able to use. The next thing to consider when choosing plants is the function that each will have. Try to find plants that offer several benefits in one to avoid cluttering up your guild with too many species. Generally speaking, you want to include plants that will offer the following benefits. Nitrogen fixers that will help to draw nitrogen from the atmosphere into the ground, where it can be taken up by the roots of your fruit tree. Common nitrogen fixers include alfalfa, beans, clover, lupines, and peanuts. Dynamic accumulators, plants with long tap roots that bring nutrients from deep in the soil and store them in their leaves. As the leaves dry and return to the dirt, they will help to feed your fruit tree. Popular options include borage, chicory, broadleaf, plantain, and meadowsweet. Flowering plants that attract pollinators such as bees. This will help to ensure your tree is adequately pollinated and able to produce fruit. There are many plants that will attract pollinators of different kinds. Bees are particularly drawn to flat or shallow blossoms such as daisies, zinnias, and Queen Anne's lace. Pest deterrents. Various plants will help to repel insects that attack fruit trees, such as thrips, aphids, and citrus leaf miners. Calendula is a fantastic option as it simultaneously attracts pollinators while deterring unwanted insects. Other helpful pest repellents include garlic, chives, and mint. Ground covers that protect the soil from erosion, suppress weeds, and increase moisture retention. Strawberry plants make an excellent choice as they are hardy, spread out easily, and provide tasty fruit as an added bonus. Draw up a plan showing where your fruit tree guild will be planted and how you'll arrange your chosen plants. From there, you're ready to get started. Step 1. Plant your tree. The best time to plant your tree is in late winter or early spring. Dig a hole that is just big enough for the roots of the tree. For bare-rooted trees, make a cone-shaped mound in the bottom of the hole over which to splay the roots. This helps to prop up the tree and keep it from sinking into the soil, where the resulting dip can cause soggy soil that promotes disease. Place the tree into the hole and backfill with the dirt you removed earlier. Step 2. Stake your tree. To keep your new fruit tree from falling over, you'll want to support it with garden stakes. Take 3 stakes and place them in a triangle formation around the tree. You'll then take your flexible strapping material, for example hessian webbing, bicycle inner tubes, or pantyhose, and loop these between the tree and the stakes. You want each loop to be tight enough to hold the tree upright, but loose enough to allow the tree some natural movement. Step 3. Prepare the garden bed. The drip line is the outermost edge of a tree's branches, where rain will drip down. Your companion plants will be most effective when planted within the space between the tree trunk and where the drip line is. For newly established trees, you can look up estimates of how wide your tree will grow in order to plan your guild. To prepare the ground around your fruit tree, you'll need to make sure the area is free of grass and weeds. You can use a mattica spade to remove existing greenery, or alternatively you can block out the grass by placing several layers of cardboard and pouring compost and soil on top for planting into. You may like to create an edging or low wall around the perimeter of your garden bed using bricks, rocks, or another suitable edging material. Step 4. Plant your companion plants. To finish your fruit tree guild, take your companion plants and plant them around your fruit tree. Water them in and give them a dose of seaweed fertilizer, worm, or compost tea to give them a boost. Now that your fruit tree guild is finished, it should more or less take care of itself from this point on.